As we go forward into this afternoon, winds are going to start to pick up out of the south 10 to 20 miles an hour, and that's going to be blowing the sand around. You combine that with the high surf advisory for those waves 6 to 10 feet in the braking zone and some of those rip currents that we could see. Maybe not the best conditions out there, but this is the view here as we look through our People's Credit Union Skycam network. Should say that we're at looking through Flo's Clam Shack at Easton's Beach, but get the point there. As we go forward, we can see clouds continue to roam into the region. Should have a little bit of a pocket of some lighter skies that's moving through the Connecticut River Valley at this time, and that will arrive here relatively shortly for us to enjoy maybe a little bit of a break of sunshine. But our storm system spinning through the Great Lakes is going to be arriving here as we get a little bit closer to the evening time frame. So we've pushed back the timing by just a little bit compared to yesterday. First half of the day will continue to be these intervals of sun and clouds, temperatures warming into the 70s fairly quickly, but they're not going to be going all that far today as we're going to see mid and upper 70s for our highs. Part of that has to do with that southeast flow that we're going to have established by lunchtime. Again, by the afternoon, clouds are winning out, but still dry through about 3 o'clock. After this point, we're going to see maybe a couple of spotty showers in and around the region, but 5 p.m. is going to be when we start to see that potential and when the atmosphere is starting to get primed for some of those downpours and thunderstorms we are expecting to be impacting the area. So here we are, a couple isolated to scattered ones starting to venture into the region, but it's really right around sunset when they start to become a little bit more scattered to widespread. Again, we could see the potential for some of these downpours to produce enough rain to create some issues with localized flooding and also slow travel at the bare minimum. As we get a little bit closer to 10 o'clock, this is when we're expecting kind of that main line of storms to be moving in. This is when we could have that threat for maybe some stronger wind gusts too, but regardless, the torrential rain will be pushing in. And again, we're going to have that threat for that localized flooding. The worst of the system should be over by about midnight to 1 a.m. Still going to have a little bit of spotty activity in and around the region into Wednesday morning, potentially getting clipped by a few showers out towards the Cape and the islands. More clouds than anything back towards the ocean state and further north and west of Providence, which is the good news, but still not out of the woods. Got to be very patient as the trailing cold front is very lethargic and really doesn't want to depart us. So eventually it moves through tomorrow evening, leading to a couple of isolated to scattered showers and storms that could be forming in that line there. This map right here is what we call our flash flood guidance. This is basically our guide to how much rainfall we could see over a period of time that would eventually lead to some localized flooding. And this one's for 3 hours. Notice as we take a look here, northern Rhode Island up through Worcester County here would need about 2.5 to 3 inches of rainfall, which is a lot of rain to see some of that localized flooding. However, the area that we're kind of concerned with is Washington County and Bristol County along with Newport County. But Bristol and Washington County would need about 2 to 2.5, where only maybe 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rainfall could be enough for Newport County to start to see some of those issues with localized flooding once again. And the atmosphere again is going to be holding so much water, and if it rings out in the correct places, then that's when we could see some of those issues. But more or less the main messaging with regards to the rainfall accumulation is it's going to vary depending on location. There's going to be some spots that only pick up maybe 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch. Most of us could be right around that inch threshold, but there's going to be a pocket that sets up somewhere, whether it's a little bit further off to the north and west, or if that's more situated over the 95 corridor. That will be the big question as we get into tonight, and we're obviously going to be keeping an eye on it all night long for you. And I'll